Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Tonight I just wanted to tell you about a nail polish I got. I wanted more of these, but I was only able to get one. And I had to get this one off of eBay. And this is the Sally Hansen Salon Manicure one. And it is called The Sky's the Limit. I don't know if you can see that since I got light glaring off this phone here. The Sky's the Limit. And it's a real pretty turquoise color. I had seen this collection, I think, in Walgreens back at the beginning of the summer, and I did not get it when I saw it because I was trying to wait, and they sold out of all these. And then I tried Ulta. I also tried Walmart and some other drugstores, and they didn't have any either. I think the purple one that I had gotten that I showed on here, Loves Me Not, was also from that collection, but the brighter colors were gone. So I wanted the Barely Bluebell Honey Whip in Temptation. Honey Whip was the first color that I saw, and a green color called Parrot, which I would like to use and learn some nail striping designs. So I just got this one in the mail today off of eBay, and it's real pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to try something. Also, I wanted to mention tonight's nail look. The reason why I didn't do a tutorial is because I've done a tutorial on this before. In fact, the first tutorial that I did, I incorporated two OPI colors. This one called Susie Loves Cowboys. And then the base color for that look was the Did You Hear About Van Gogh, which is a tan color. And this looks a little bit lighter on here than it actually is. Well, a boss of mine at work, which I didn't know, had seen my leopard look, and she had asked me about it a few months ago, but I had done it the time that I put the tutorial up on here. And I was kind of flattered because, you know, they're bosses and administrators or DONs or things like that, so you don't think that they would notice something like that. So I redid this look to show her when I go back to work this week to ask her if this is what she was talking about. And I believe in the other look I have incorporated the Golden Enchantment. So tonight's look is about the same thing, but I've used different polishes, and I'm just going to show you what I've used real quick. My base coat that was used this time was my Dury Rejuva coat, which I like this a lot. I have several that I like. So I'm going to get back on eBay and try to get another one of these. When I found this one, I found it on eBay for like $8. Where I live, they're selling it for $15. So I will definitely get it off of eBay. It was like $8.30-something, free shipping, no tax. The base color that I used this time is one of the colors I talked about that I got, the SE Yo Gaga. It's a pretty tan khaki type color, and I have one more color in this shade range that I showed when I got my julep box. I'm going to retry this look later with that tan. Usually this is what I'll try with these colors. So this is the base color that I used. So tonight I only used, I think, 3 or 4 colors in my sponging. Like before, I used this Forbidden Fudge, which is a pretty dark brown color. I have yet to wear this by itself, by Sally Hansen. I used the China Glaze Delight, which I'm also going to try this as a stamping color. And I'm not sure if I used that when I did it before. I'll have to look and see. And of course, again, I used Orly Rage. I hear this is a very pretty metallic color, but I have not used this as a nail polish yet. The very first thing I did with it was sponged over these colors. The next thing that I did was, like before also, I took this Up Front and Personal, and I used a cosmetic sponge like this, and just patted that after I sponged each color on. I used this all over is what I did, and it kind of tones the colors down and covers them up. And then that gives me my backdrop. So after that, again, I use this white stamping polish and just put some white in different areas there. So even though it's the same type of thing as when I did it before, it looks really, really different, and it's much richer in person than it was before also. And then after that, I used my M57 Conad plate. On the thumbs, I used half of this design and half of this design. Hopefully you can see that. And I always invert the thumbs. I always switch those two. And then I used this leopard print also on the middle finger and the pinky fingers. And I kind of like it like this. That's why I keep doing it like this. And then I used this plate, the M78. This design, of course, on the pointer finger and the ring finger. So the only time I use this design on all my fingers is when I do a look similar to the paisley look that I did, in which I'll sponge red, yellow, and brown and orange, and then I will use this. And other than that, I do this look. So I get a lot of compliments on this now. I think the first time I did this was when I did it with the Orly pure porcelain. So the tutorial that I did was the second time that I had worn this look, and this is the third time. So each time I've used a different polish. So I hope you can see that. It is really prettier in person because I have light glaring off of this now. But this, as I said before, is one of the few designs where people think I went somewhere and had it done. I've had several people ask me if I charge to do nails, which I wouldn't charge anything for this but about $5 if I did it, because this is just something I've done for myself. But this is a design I think I could try on other people. And of course, lastly, I finished it up with the Sèche Vite. And that was it. I just wanted to share that with you guys since I tried something a little bit different. And I don't know how these polishes look side by side, but this one is lighter. And then this one, and then of course my Orly Pure Porcelain is even lighter than that. But that was it. So until the next time, and I hope I'm coming up with stuff that you guys like, and I'm definitely all into everybody's videos on here and learning some new things. So have a great evening.